A really dumb joke that I wish had gotten over back when I was arrogant enough to do stand up was, and it was a local joke, but I was in Denton. Denton has TWU, right?
Sure.
It does.
And it's Texas Women's University, and I think we all kind of know the sexual orientation makeup. It's not mostly lesbians, but that's where a lot of them hang out. So,
Sure.
So I made
Makes sense to me.
I made the joke that because their mascot is an owl.
It needs to be the Fighting Women.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the mascot was originally a U-Haul.
What?
That's because lesbians move in with each other awfully quick.
What the?
You've never heard that stereotype?
No, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
have
I've heard a
no
lot of
idea.
stereotypes, Kieran. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this
but
this is an unknown.
they
What?
love moving.
That's what I was thinking.
These
I was
bitches love to move.
like,
It's
do they have
crazy.
did they have sex in the back of them or something? I don't understand.
Oh well, let's not get crude
They
with
keep
it.
You're right,
cardboard
I'm
and bubble
sorry.
wrap
I'm
on
being
deck
fresh.
at all times.
Fucking hell. Goodness gracious.
You never know when it's
forgive
gonna
me.
get wet and wild. It
Yeah,
happens.
you never do know. That okay? Well, we've already learned something, and we're not but 3 minutes in, almost 4. So that's a good start.
My goal for the day is accomplished.
Apparently, Chapel got banned from Brazil. Like they have a big old festival there, and she got banned from it all.
Banned from Brazil.
Just
POV. Damn it! Fuck! No!
No
Damn it!
fly.
I can't go to Brazil.
No fly
Fuck.
zone. Hey, Brazil seems kind of tight. Keep it real with you, I probably wouldn't go.
No, it's like a meme. Like how, like I understand. Like it'd be cool. I'd like to see the Jesus statue in Rio. Like I don't know. There's the
I
jungle's
mean,
kind of cool.
I guess I just kind of, it seems like it's kind of tight as long as you don't get killed.
Just a lot of crime and
Well, yeah.
poverty and
Well, I don't imagine it's any worse than like a Las Vegas or New York City.
No, it definitely is.
What?
It's way
Those
more.
places are protected by the
there's-
federal laws.
Yeah, there's cameras everywhere in
I'm
New
not
York
saying
City
Brazil
There's no
specifically.
laws in Brazil, actually.
I'm saying there's
It's
a lot-
way more lawless.
it-
He's right.
Okay,
There's way more
thank you.
corruption.
Okay, Kieran's acting like I'm being crazy.
No, you're
right
not at
now.
all. You're not at all. I'm right. When he said it can't be worse than those places, like what?
No.
Like
No.
maybe like Times Square in the 70s,
How many
perhaps.
police precincts are
but
in New York City?
You got me there.
Not even that, but like again, there's cameras. It might be the
100%.
most surveilled place in the entire country, in New York City.
Was there a 9/11 in Rio de Janeiro? I think not.
It's because nobody gave a shit. It wasn't
No one
worth
can
it.
afford a
It
plane.
wasn't worth it.
Yeah, right. What are we gonna fly it into this shitty favela made of sheet metal? You can use a fucking truck with a tow strap and take it down.
Oh,
we
so-
don't need to do it.
So Jesus is just chopped liver, huh?
It's true.
What
did
are you
forget
talking
about
about?
Jesus, the big statue.
The
You
big
said
statue
that-
of Jesus.
That
Why would they
that'd
do
be-
anything to that? That doesn't make any
Because
sense.
they're terrorists,
why would-
Sam.
But they also they're superstitious. Those kind of fucking terror. Oh, you mean those terrorists?
Yeah, well, we're saying
Oh,
you said
okay.
9/11 for
You're also
Rio. Yeah. That's,
You mean those terrorists? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because fucking why Brazil? Why would they go with fucking
I
Brazil?
think that's my point exactly.
Like, why would fucking the Saudis be like, no, not New York City, not the
Going-
nexus of civilization.
Going
in
back
USA.
to my other point,
Go
which
ahead.
was, who gives a shit if you get banned from Brazil?
I will say, if I were banned from that, I'd be like, I'll be okay with that probably.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's probably a blow to the ego to get banned from anywhere.
For a person like her, I'm sure it is because you can, if you're like in South America and Brazil especially, if you have a fan base there, you can make, like, it's insane. Like even with battle rap, dude, y'all would be shocked how big. I'm dead ass serious, dude. Like in Brazil and in the Philippines, that scene is fucking, like, the Filipino battle rappers outweigh like the top guys in America in views. Like it's like, or they at least are equivalent. Like it's insane. It's crazy, dude. And even like death metal, South Americans are fucking nuts about heavy metal, dude.
That's where Sepultura comes from.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Calavera brothers and fuck yeah, for sure. Or Cavalera brothers, my mistake. But no, it is Calavera. But yeah, there's a lot of, and Indonesia as well. Like it's kind of wild how, and it's just like these weird pockets of the world are into these weird niche shits in such a heavy ass way, man. But I guess it's just people, people in general. It doesn't matter where you're from to a certain degree.
It's the most egregious thing someone's ever done to you in public.
Recently, take a cigarette out of my fucking hand and smoke it. How
That
about
was wild. That was fucking wild.
That's definitely in recent memory. That was way up there, dude. That was way. I could name one that was more so that I just remembered, but I'm not going to because it implicates a very good friend. A good friend of mine, I'll put it that way. Someone I don't want to malign unfairly.
People are typically pretty nice to me out in public. The meanest thing that's ever happened, it was after a Mavericks game, and I had a green Mavericks hat on, but none of my other shit was clean, so I just had like one of my Jets hoodies on. and
True.
I was charging my phone in the parking lot, and there was just some drunk dude. He was walking to his car. He goes, "The Jets fucking suck, bro." And then he just got in his car. I was like, "Well, you're not wrong."
Yeah,
But
right.
But
Yeah,
that's
that's
just
what a dickhead move, bro. Like I swear fealty to the Jets. You know, like what the fuck, dude?
You're in Mavericks territory. You're in cowboy
Yeah,
country.
you are. But at
I
the
had a
same time-
Mavericks hat on.
But at the same time, just
Not
saying that
enough.
to anybody, like just when you're even when you're not at a sporting
No,
event,
it
like
doesn't
that's a
matter all
dick.
that
That's a
much.
dick move. Who
Shut up,
gives a
buddy.
shit? Yeah, who cares? Neither one of us play for him. We're not making any money.
That's fair.
Who fucking
Yeah,
cares,
hey,
bro?
Jerry Jones doesn't give a fuck about you,
Yeah,
buddy.
dude, he damn sure don't.
There was back when I was working at one of the car lots, there was this one guy. His name was fucking Brian. He was the most Flanders motherfucker you ever met.
Hell yeah.
And anytime he rolled up to the service lot, like I always have resting bitch face anyway. So he always talked to me. He's like, "You got to smile more, man." And like, fuck you, dude. You get your ass kicked for saying something
Yeah,
like that.
dude. That's so funny you referenced that. When I got home yesterday, because someone told me, or today actually, I'm sorry, someone told me I had a case of the Mondays,
Oh, fuck
and I
off.
sat down on the couch and I remember that line, how he just like escalates, no, shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man. Like that's such a perfect reaction to that statement because I was like, I can't believe someone actually said that to me.
But he always told me to smile. But then it was like a cold day at work one time, and I was wearing like one of my because most of my hoodies have the Jets on them, and that's on me. But I walked
Yeah,
into his
true.
I walked into his office with the Jets hoodie. He goes, "Oh, so that's why you never smile. You're a Jets fan." And I was
so
mad.
he's kind of funny.
He
though.
That was the
he
thing.
set up the long term.
Yeah, dude.
That was the thing because I was kind of mad. I've been mad at him. And I didn't like him. But then when he told me, I was like, "That's a good
I
fucking
was gonna
joke."
say, that is a
That's
good
a great joke.
That's a very good joke.
So I couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah, like especially for a guy you think is just a cornball incapable of humor, and then he makes that, you're like, oh, okay, got a little something to you.
What's the most egregious thing ever happened to you in public?
Yeah,
Brody?
Rhodey. Yeah.
It wasn't really that it happened to me. It was more that I had to witness it. Okay, so I was driving home like 2 weeks ago, and was hungry. So I put in a mobile order for a Whataburger that was on the road on 35 near where I was at, and it just happened to be South Dallas. So I pull off on the exit, and I'm like, all right, we're getting us a burger, whatever. It's probably a Tuesday afternoon, about 2 o'clock.
In the hoodie hood.
Pull into this Whataburger, and I've done the order online prepay. I thought I did it for the drive-through. I did not, so I have to go inside. And I'm waiting because they don't let you change it once you've said that you're going inside, which is stupid.
They're trying to catch you on the okie doke, dude.
Go stand in line. They've got, I don't know if it was trainee day, new hire day, whatever. There was 5 people back there in Whataburger t-shirts, and then like the usual crew of like 6 dudes in polos. There's just a lot of
In the
people
polos, okay,
in
yeah,
the
yeah, I
in the
got you.
fucking in the back. It was just
It was
straight.
all hands on deck, dude.
But it wasn't that busy. Like there was probably 4 cars in the drive-through line, and
Damn, for lunchtime on a fucking.
inside.
That's kind of wild.
On a Tuesday. I mean, I don't know. And then inside, there was probably 3 or 4 tables that had people sitting down. They already had their food. I go up to the front, and this lady comes over from the drive-thru window, just the most exasperated she's ever been. Can I help you? Like, yeah, I put in a mobile order, and she's like, okay. She just yells it, order for Rhodey! Over her shoulder. She's got the headset on. I have no idea
Right, you just
what
go-
they've all got headsets on. You'd think
Yeah,
she
your
would just talk
OPSEC
to
is
him.
lacking, lady. You're fucking up, dude. You could never be an operator, dude.
And so she yells for him. Nobody responds. She yells again, and this just seems unnecessary. You could just go back there and tell whoever you're trying to talk to.
look at the bag that says Rhodey on it. and
Well,
fucking-
apparently it wasn't ready. Apparently they had missed it or
okay.
like lost the receipt. She was like, "We'll get right on that," and then started yelling at people. So I'm waiting there in line, just kind of pissed off, whatever.
True.
And this dude comes in from outside. Probably 350-pound, just a large, round man.
Right. The average Whataburger consumer.
Comes in, and this other older dude has taken her place at the counter, and he's standing there just waiting for something to do. This large man walks up, and he says, "Hey, I didn't get any cheese on my burger." And the guy said, "Excuse me?" "I didn't, my burger, there's no cheese." "I'm sorry, son, I didn't hear you." And he gets in real close. "There's no cheese on my burger." "Let me take a look at that real quick." And he opens the bag up and pulls the receipt. "What's the problem?" He tells him, I don't understand how he did not hear it. It was just an old black man and then a very large black man. And they were just not communicating. I don't know what was happening. Finally, he figured it out that he needed cheese on the burger, and he takes it back there. "Oh, I'm so sorry about that, sir. We got a new hire today. We'll get right on that."
The impossible force meets the immovable object.
Spins I don't know how long, probably 5 minutes to put a slice of cheese on this fucking burger. As soon as it's done, he like passes it at the beginning of the line. It goes all the way through. It gets one piece of cheese put on it and then close back up and put at the end of the line. He grabs it off the counter, fucking drops it. Like in the bag, but
comedy
like
of errors.
definitely a 5-foot drop onto tile floor. Like this sandwich is
everyone's stepping
destroyed.
on.
It's in the bag, but you know what I mean. Like
Right,
it's
right,
still on the fucking ground. And he walks over to the counter. Hey man, sorry, I got your burger here. We got cheese on it for you. I do want to let you know I did drop it. It did hit the ground, but it's got the bag on it. So is that okay? You got my cheese on it? Yes, sir. We got cheese put on it. It'll be all right. He takes the bag and walks out. Doesn't say another word. Finally, my food comes and I leave. But it was just it was a comedy of errors for sure. It was just a back and
That's
forth
so
that didn't
wild.
need to happen.
The cheese exchange was the best. For that, that's pretty funny. I enjoyed the cheese exchange.
He sounds like a wizard.
What? That
Is
sounds
there
like a wizard to you?
Is there cheese on it? Then it will be fine. And then he just leaves.
It was satisfactory for
That
him,
is
I
very
guess.
it's Gandalf-esque, one might say. Yeah,
You know when Gandalf went to Whataburger?
Black Gandalf, large Black Gandalf, as he was described.
I'm trying to come up with urbanized names for the Lord of the Rings trilogies, like both them towers.
Why are we trying to come up with this?
Both Rim Towers is pretty fucking good. I was gonna do Return of the Kang, but both Rim Towers is pretty fucking good, dude. My man's in the rings. My man's in our blings. I don't know. I feel like I'm going.
Fellowship of the Bling.
Fellowship of the
Yo,
there
yo.
It is. There it is.
That's a Snoop Robin. That's a Tubi movie
There
title,
it is.
dude. That's
Fellowship
crazy.
of the Bling.
Fellowship of the Bling, both them towers, and Return of the Kang.
Both. Well, that's good because to Return of the Kang, baby. Yep. Both M Towers, ironically, is the best title and the best movie for real of those three, in my opinion.
That's
anyways.
crazy.
I fuck with Fellowship a lot.
Fellowship, I didn't like it when it first came out because I didn't think it was going to be so fucking long, and I was only like 13. That's my biggest problem. I mean, this is, again, not an original opinion. Even Jack Nicholson said this, I think. Like, you think it's going to end like 3 different fucking times.
Particularly on Return of the King. Return of the
Yes.
King has 12 fucking
That was
endings.
egregious. My dad, like, did the Jack Nicholson thing and waited in the car. He walked out at, like, the 6th, and he's like, all right, son, boys, y'all finish this if you want. And I was sick of it, too, but I was like, I guess if Caleb's going to stay here, I got to fucking stay here, so.
It was like that guy's movie at the film festival that just kept on playing, like in. I guess you saw it. You didn't see it. Karen.
Which one?
The
The-
last one that we watched with the old
With
man
the, with the
about
old
his daughter,
the
about
old
his
Vietnam
the soldier.
dude?
Yeah,
That one was, dude.
it ended like 5 times.
Yeah, I was just telling him about that dude last night. I was like, yeah, I wanted to like shit on his film the hardest, but then I found out like he definitely like murdered people with his bare hands in Vietnam. So like, yeah, let me just give him a handshake.
I didn't
and
want to
tell him.
shit on him, dude. Like I felt not.
Yeah,
felt
also
bad.
because
It
he
was-
also really believed in what he was doing.
made
Like,
a movie
Yeah, he
about
made
his-
the thing
for
that he
his
wanted.
daughter.
Yeah,
he wanted her to find Jesus.
yeah, he
That's
made the
what
thing that he wanted to make. So I didn't want to knock him. The only good, in my opinion, anyways. I think you agreed, but the only thing that I thought was really good was that prison documentary that yoga bro that we hated at first made.
It's pretty cool.
And then eventually won me over because all of them were like, no, she really is helping me out. And
She's
this
helping the prisoners.
This program is making me. And then the guy, like, it really focused on, like, how these prisoners are, like, recidivists and criminals because of, like, trauma in their past that they were never allowed to work out and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's, again, not an original thought per se, but, like, it's just these guys were.
It's somebody actually going in there and doing something
And like
about
trying
it,
to
though,
help
not just
people,
talking about it
exactly,
being a
trying to
cycle.
help them out, giving them talk therapy with other prison, like ex-cons and shit like that.
Talking
And you
circles,
see
open
guys who
shit
were
up.
like literally lifers for like, murder and shit, like talking about how their mom would beat him and then just leave him in a closet when she went out to the bar and he starts crying. And you're just like, damn, bro, like what if someone wouldn't have done that to you? You know, like that almost made me cry. Like, I had to like walk out and go smoke.
Go buy another beer.
Yeah, no, I got another beer. I got another beer and I fucking went out to go vape real quick because I was for real about to cry. It made me really fucking sad.
Damn, I'm glad to be free.
For that too, I was like, that's fuck. That looks like it's. But every other porch or motion light, I like. More should have been done with it, but I did like motion light. I like the idea behind motion light.
Motion Light and Rugged, the 2 other films that I had there, they were really fun to make, and I got a cool $80 on both of them.
Hey, all right, both them,
Both them movies, yeah. Sorry, continue.
But they were all shot in a day. Which Jay Richland, the dude who makes them, he always works on really simple shit, and it's this.
I respect it.
He has the same sort of thing I respect about Dustin is he's gonna make something like no matter what you do on set that day, there's gonna be a final product after
That's
it.
I mean, I respect both those things. You know what I mean? Again, Rugged, I just didn't understand what the fuck was going on in Rugged. I didn't understand the gist of it, even though I saw the whole thing. I just didn't get it.
Rugged for our valued listeners is about a dude who's like installing something in somebody's house, and he hears like a crack under a rug, and he opens the rug and he sees somebody's face, and then he immediately drops it, and then he decides to look again. That's the part that kind of fucks me up. Also, the kind of bit that fucks me
Well,
up.
it's not. Well, hold on a second. It's not just a face. It's the whole fucking head.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might have misremembered it.
and it's Jack's head too. But the thing that gets me is Jack Anderson is a white man. And he wrote the whole script for that movie, and the guy who's in it is my good buddy Justice, who was a black dude.
Yeah.
And he walks in the door, and the line that Jack wrote for him was,
"Who is a black dude?" That rules. Go ahead.
The line that he was written, like, this wasn't improv or anything. He just goes, "Fucking white people." I'm like, all right, Jay.
We're just gonna.
He is a black dude. This vexes me.
They like to laugh at the whites.
No, but like most of the other ones, like that one with the cat that like was wearing an Iron Maiden shirt through the entire fucking. You remember that one?
Well, that's just
I do
fucking
remember
rad.
that one.
It was, but he was just
Well,
like
the
this
movie
psycho, like possessive boyfriend who like he just couldn't accept that the girl wasn't fucking with him no more, and like murders the entire
A
house.
good
like-
actor in the sense of like.
Yeah, I believe his character. I've known kids
seemed
like
like a
that.
piece of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I've
yeah.
known kids that were like that just were fucking nuts, dude, or they were trying to act like they were. It's hard to tell nowadays, but.
At the same
You know
time.
what I'm saying? Like some of those kids, like
Some of them are not hard at all.
like a Vito Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like like he does it on purpose. Like they don't like me because I'm doing it on purpose. Like I'm in control of them not liking me now. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Did this cat also look like a Puerto Rican hua?
You know what's funny?
Did he?
Way more so because he was Hispanic for sure. I don't know. He wasn't. I don't know if he was Puerto Rican because I'm pretty sure. I think he was Mexican. So it was down in Houston, but there's pretty Puerto Ricans down there. But yeah, but he way more so than fucking Vito Jr. did.
We were talking about this, I can't remember when, but Sopranos is one of the funniest shows ever put
Without
forth.
question, especially for a show that's supposed to be a drama. You know what I mean? It's one. It might be the funniest show that's not supposed to be that I've ever fucking watched.
Well,
Like,
particularly like if you look at award shows now, like there's shit that's getting categorized as comedy that has like 2 jokes in it, like The Bear, for instance. Like first season's
what
Bear's
the
a
comedy?
fuck?
The
That's
Bear,
not a comedy.
The Bear won Best Comedy for 2 years in a row, and that's not
What?
So if The Bear's a comedy, if The Sopranos came out now, that would be considered a
That would
comedy.
be the ultimate. Yeah, the Bear's not a I've never seen that. I don't even like that show that much.
Oh, the first season's pretty good.
I fuck with The Bear heavy.
I like looking at old Sydney. I'll tell you that damn. I sure like looking at her a lot. She annoys me the way her attitude kind of like nothing's a big deal. Oh yeah, okay, I know everything. I know. All right, well I guess you have to have some character like that in that equation. But
The thing that
Whatever.
fucks with me in that first season is like the big sort of emotional climax is when Carmi has his big meltdown when they have all the online orders.
right.
And like it is kind of bullshit because Sydney didn't have to do that, but I can see there's margin for error.
Right.
The thing that pisses me off is when the baker guy comes at him with a donut. And I think we've all worked in kitchens. Imagine you're in the
Yeah.
middle of a big fucking rush,
Hey, boss.
and this asshole just walks over with a
With
new
one
goddamn
donut.
with a donut. It's like, what the fuck are you
yeah,
doing,
exactly.
Mark?
dude? Yeah, dude.
It's
Fuck
a work.
yeah, dude.
You
My
need help.
The last chef I worked with would have thrown him out by the collar. Have you lost your fucking mind?
Because the thing they're trying to get across is like, oh, Carmi's too much of a control freak. He's not doing it right. I was like, no, he was in the fucking right there.
Yeah, exactly. We are fucking in the weeds, and this is what you're doing right now?
Fuck
Are you
your
out of
baking.
your mind?
Fuck
dude?
your baking.
Yeah, dude, I don't give a shit. I also, like, maybe it's because I worked in kitchens for so long and I hated it so much that, like, watching it, I'm like, I don't, like, revisit. I never worked in, like, high-end kitchens like that, quite. The closest I got was the country club here in Denton, or I guess it's Ardwine, whatever the fuck, but...
Denton County.
Yeah, right, Denton County. But, yeah, and even then, we were fixing fancy shit, but it was nothing like what they're, you know, what was it, the hibiscus cloud and all that type. It was nothing like that type of shit, you know. But even then, like, it was just like, fuck, dude. I hated it so much, and, like, watching it is like, why do I want to relive this? Like, I didn't like it then, I'm not going to like it now, you know?
From like a work ethic perspective, I'm glad I worked in a kitchen. But in retrospect, I developed terrible habits from working in a kitchen because that's where I started smoking cigarettes, and that's where I started listening to new metal.
Well, I'd say one is way worse than the other, and cigarettes is the one before you try to make a joke, Brody.
But like I was listening, I was listening to like fucking the dog ass new metal, fucking Breaking Benjamin and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's one of the that's so funny because I've been listening to this Sopranos rewatch podcast. It's called Pod Yourself a Gun. It's pretty fucking good, but they'll do like when they do the episode, they'll do like what was going on at the time when that came out, like what was the number one song and so on. And Breaking Benjamin, I think the song was called Breath or Breathing or something like that.
I think it's Breathe.
Breathe. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But anyway, that was like the number one for like a long time. And I was like, damn, that was a dark time for me in music, bro. Because that was like the height of me being like, if it's not metal, get it the fuck out of my face. If it's not really angry and technical, I don't want to hear it.
And from a song to song thing, it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's just every Breaking Benjamin song sounds the exact
Yes,
same.
exactly, dude. Thank you. I tried it. One of my cousins is in a band, and that's like one of their main influences. Like, how does that inspire you in any way? I don't understand it.
Breaking Benjamin is for people who have their kids' names tattooed on them but don't have custody of them.
Kieran's on fire tonight.
That's pretty
That's
good.
pretty
That's
fucking
pretty
all
good.
right, man. I like that.
It's for people who know the active price of copper.
Okay. All right. Don't. You're doing good. Don't run it out. You're 2 for 2.
Till the wheels fall off, baby. Till
Yeah,
the wheels
they're
fall off.
welded on, dog. They can't never fall off, baby.
Bitches ain't
Can't
coming
never
off.
fall off.
And if
They
the
also
wheels,
don't turn anymore, but we welded them a little too
But
much.
I will say, my cousin made a semi-salient point, saying, "Well, you love Rage Against the Machine, and a lot of their songs kind of sound the same." I was like, "Yeah, but they do, but they don't." Like
the riffs are crunchy as fuck.
that's what I'm. And fucking Zach De La Roca is way cooler than the guy in Breaking Benjamin. Dude,
Particularly
like,
because we know Zach's name, and I can't tell you Breaking Benjamin guy's
his name
name.
Benjamin something.
That's
yeah.
unfortunate. He's about to get
no,
broken.
no,
dude.
no, for real. No, listen. Because I used to get subscribed to Guitar World magazine like all throughout my teens, and I would just read shit I didn't even give a shit about just so I knew it. And there was a story where the reason they have that name is I think they had some other name, or maybe they had yet to choose a name. And he like threw a mic down at the end of the show and broke it. And the sound guy goes, "Thanks to Benjamin for breaking the fucking mic." And he decided that Breaking Benjamin would be the. I swear to God.
I want it to be about me.
I was hoping that the sound guy gave him a nickname like "Old Breaking Benjamin" over here, because that's a fun sound guy.
I mean, I guess he kind of inadvertently did, but yeah, that's yeah. So that's just another reason why that band sucks, in my opinion.
They're not good.
That they are, in my opinion. If you like them, you like what you like. But if you want to listen to new metal, just listen to Knock Loose, because they're basically like hardcore new metal. I mean, they are, dude. They are. Like a lot of their DNA is from Korn, dude. Straight up.
Fuck. Now that you mention it, fucking watch me. That's some new metal shit right there, dude.
You mean Watch Me, Motherfucker?
What? God damn it! I got
Watch me, motherfucker! Yeah. Oh, gun, 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 gun. Yeah, that is some super new metal shit, but it's also some super cool shit to say before a breakdown happens.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Watch me, motherfucker. Like, watch what I'm about
I
to
can't think
do.
of anything better.
Yeah, that's what, dude. That's one of my favorite ad libs of all time.
Which I know Lament kind of does it. I haven't seen y'all do it live very often, but people use samples right before a breakdown, like from movies or whatever the fuck. Specifically for Lament Configuration, you do something from Hellraiser because Lament Configuration.
No, yeah, we used when we very first started out. And we still have the sample pad. We thought it was lost for a while, and then it turns out it was Jared's closet. But when we very first started out with our first vocalist Tyler, who didn't ever write lyrics and wouldn't use the lyrics even when they were written for him by me or Joe. I wrote lyrics for all the EP songs, and it was like, here you go, just use these if you don't want to write shit. But
He's just hooting and hollering.
I guess. Well, I guess so, because the lyrics he came. I'm not trying to prolong the point, but the lyrics he came up with were so just like, fucking dead bodies hung by hooks with the tits split open.
Oh,
And I was just like, all right, bro. Like, that's not what we're really doing here. Like, it was just super gory.
I thought this was a Lament Configuration. I thought this was a Hellraiser band.
Well, that's kind of what he said. It was like, well, that's what death metal's about. I was like, no, you're into slam and shit. Like, so that's what the stuff you listen to is about. But we all listen to like more, not to be a snob, but like a little more sophisticated type shit, man. I love Cannibal Corpse and that type of shit too. But I'm also like Death is my favorite band of all time, and it's a little more than that. It evolved beyond that. But anyways, we used to do that. We used to do that for and ironically for songs that we don't play anymore, like that I just like scrapped because I didn't think they were good. But yeah, we used to have the song we used to close on. We used to do the what's that sample? Oh yeah, it's just a box. No, it summons us or whatever the fuck it is. He said.
Well, the only reason I brought that up is because like I've thought about things that would work as things to like sample before breakdown would be kind of tight. But then I came to the conclusion that you can put literally anything before a metal breakdown and it's still kind of tight. Like you can have the Michael Richards outburst at the Comedy Cellar before a breakdown.
That'll get the people going. That'll definitely elicit a reaction. But I wouldn't say anything, but because like it also depends on like what kind of shit you're playing. Like if you're chat pile, you could get away with having a more esoteric like. Have you seen Smoking Aces?
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm writing like a chat pile-esque type song, and like as the intro riff comes in, it has the monologue where Jerry Piven is getting on his bodyguard for jizzing on his calfskin jacket, and it like and when it cuts off, like if you hear when it cuts off and the riff kicks in, it makes sense. But if I were to do that for like a more like a Kleepoth, it wouldn't have worked. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. But I think the ultimate ad lib, or before any break, just go, oh. That's the ultimate shit. That's the ultimate. It's easy.
Back to
make a grunty noise.
Back to Knock Loose. I do fuck with the barking. Arf, arf.
That's. I mean,
I like it.
It's cool. I love that song and everything. It's just kind of annoying that that's the song that everybody knows because it's not even like a top 5 song of there, in my opinion, anyways.
And back to the fucking Fry Cook thing. I listened to the bands I took with me were Slipknot and System of a Down, and so I know the self-titled fucking.
Not bad. You're 1 for 2.
System of a Down fucks.
Yeah, no, that's the band that made me start playing guitar. I've definitely probably said this on fucking on this podcast before, but yeah.
So I know like their entire both those bands' discography from front to back purely from working fucking happy hours.
Word. I've never seen System of a Down.
Yeah, Surge ain't got it no more. If you listen to him,
that's
sing
a bummer,
live,
dude, because that's the biggest draw for me. Him and John's drumming are the 2 biggest draws for me. Ironically, as a guitar man, and Darren's why I play guitar, but. He writes cool riffs, or he used to write cool riffs, I should say. He hasn't written a cool one since BYOB, in my opinion. But he's just not.
Well, that was their last album, bro.
No, it was. Was it really?
Yeah, they had 2 random track drops during the pandemic, but their last album was in 05. It was either Hypnotize.
Really?
Yeah, because they did it like a double feature, and then they split. Surge did his own fucking. We're talking metal
and then
here, folks.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, I guess it has been. Holy shit. Yeah, and then Surge did whatever album had Empty Walls on it and all that shit. Yeah.
Would John play drums on that album?
That makes maybe I did know that, but I'm gonna assume I did not but that does make a lot of sense with how that sounds. He's such a good drummer.
Real new metal shit.
Yeah. Listen, they transcend the new metal.
Because they're technically new metal, but they're like way better than anybody else who would
dude,
throw it in the new metal category.
Yeah, they had way more flavors, dude. Like none of the other guys in that genre were doing anything like what they were doing, even close. Like no one else was writing a song like Aerials or Sugar or any or People or any of that shit, dude.
They had on the last album. They had the damn Fall Out Boy track lengths. Like you know what I'm talking about. Fall Out Boy has those excessively long tracks.
Yes. Nobody puts Baby in a corner and all that type of shit.
My favorite one is This Cocaine Makes Me Feel Like I'm on This Song. That's just a wacky title name.
That is pretty wacky. That's very Armenian.
Yeah. They went on an interview and said that they have more in common with Iron Maiden than they do with being Armenian. I was like, to a point, that's correct, but your music is Eastern as fuck.
Yeah, if you like the album cut of Aerials is like like the end of Aerials is like another 4 minutes of like this traditional Armenian song. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody else is doing shit like outside of like Soulfly, or Sepultura. Like also
radio video is the most Armenian thing you've ever heard. Like, just making noises.
Yeah, the longer they went, the more they kind of indulged themselves, which is cool. I mean, because no one else, what other all Armenian band has ever existed? You know what I mean? But they were sick. They're sick.
Fucking, and I love System of a Down, but if you've heard them play like any time recently, Surge has gone away from the guttural fucking screams and the way he like sings from and he just is super nasally with it. He sounds like
that sucks.
He sounds like a Colorado girl getting her pussy ate.
Yeah, that's very specific.
Very graphic. Yeah,
yeah, that's lame because like
that's the altitude.
Yeah,
It does it to you.
Because Toxicity is what made me start playing it. Like that song specifically is what made me start. I was like, dude, this dude's voice is so fucking sick. I want to write music like this. But like to think that he can't do that real throaty, like preacherish type of voice he used to do, that sucks. That really bums me out.
It all defaults to like the highs, and he just sounds very, very whiny, which really fucking bums me out. John still.
You
got
mean
it, though.
like on Sugar? Like I'm not there all the
Yep.
time. You know, some people. Nah, that sucks, dude. That's like his least appealing voice. That sucks.
Particularly on IEAIA, you know what IEAIA?
Yeah, I know other song you're talking about.
Like when he goes "Why" on the album, now he does.
As we light up the sky. Oh,
It sucks. It
that
sucks.
sucks. That sucks. That means they can't play a lot of songs then,
Dude, it's-
especially the early shit, the self-titled shit.
No, I think they have to do "Sugar" just because that was their first.
Well,
big
yeah,
hit.
everyone, you've got to play that, but they're not doing Sweet Pea. They're not.
They
doing,
play half of "Sweet Pea" because it goes into BYOB. I think.
but they don't do the dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's the best part of the song.
The first album is so nasty as far as
Yeah,
breakdown goes.
as far as like really really heavy shit, that's the best. I have a question. I got an either or for you.
What you got?
Let's go. Let's go Dwight Yoakam or Coulter Wall.
One has to go.
One has to, yeah. Either or.
I'm going Dwight. I love Coulter, but
Coulter Wall's got more songs that I like, unfortunately. Some of them he didn't write, but just the way that he plays stuff.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
There's 2 or 3 Dwight Yoakam songs that I love with my entire heart, but
that's so hard.
I'm not deep in the Dwight Yoakam
I don't know why I
discography.
put myself in that.
follow-up question. If we pick Coulter Wall, is Coulter Wall then in Sling Blade and Four Christmases?
No.
We're not a band, Randy.
We're saying as a man. I thought we were
Tune
talking
No,
artistically.
he's saying artistic. I'm being
Tuning
shitty.
son of a bitch.
I do like Sling Blade.
One of the meanest things my uncle used to say to me was from that movie, and he'd just say, "You're a weird little shit, and I don't get you," which is a hilarious thing to say to a 7-year-old.
That's the takeaway.
Especially the way that fucking what's his fucking name?
He took away from
Carl.
that movie.
Carl.
I need to be
Yeah.
shitty.
No,
Carl.
kids.
The dad's name. What's Dwight Yoakam's character's name?
Because Carl is Billy Bob Thornton. You guys keep
Wait.
talking. I'll look it up.
His uncle. His takeaway from that movie was I need to say shitty things to kids.
Yeah. I need to be like Dwight Yoakam.
Which
That guy knows what I'm talking about.
I was a weird little shit, but you ain't got to tell
Yeah,
me.
so was I,
Yeah, but
exactly.
that movie is
I
highlighting
know.
why he's a shitty dad.
Yeah, right, exactly. This is not how you should be to
100%.
anybody ever. This is a
100%.
horrible person.
Doyle.
Doyle, that's right. Yeah. Down. The shittiest band that ever existed. You gotta play through it. We don't need a manager, Randy.
And John Ritter is a gay man.
He rules, dude. He's so funny. Queer funny.
Not funny, queer funny.
Queer funny.
No.
Would you say that's top 3 independent movies of all time? Where are we putting that? Let's have fun.
I'd have to. Because the definition of independent is so fucking weird. Just because
Yeah,
there's
fair enough.
like Fox Searchlight and shit. Like they have the studio boutiques, which are meant to like present as independent films, but they're actually like studio backed. But Sling Blade does. It is probably top 3 because if you put Reservoir Dogs counts.
Well, that's,
Does it?
That's probably number one.
Yeah, because
Then that's got to be number 1.
because
That's
Keitel,
gotta be.
if I'm not mistaken, Keitel funded the fuck out of that movie. And
Really?
and Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito produced.
Really?
Well, no, Danny is because Danny DeVito's production company is Jersey Films, I believe, and Jersey
okay.
Films did both Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think Pulp Fiction's
Smart moves, Danny.
I think Pulp Fiction's technically an independent movie.
Well,
That's
then that's a
That's
top. So I was
two.
gonna say then that's a
I think
That's 1 and 2
I,
then,
I really
maybe.
don't know what I like more, Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs.
It genuinely depends on the day.
It really
okay.
does, dude. It really because
I
there's
think Pulp Fiction has more going on. Like I love Reservoir Dogs.
there's more
and-
characters for sure. There's more characters.
Well, there's
and
more variety
arcs.
of characters, more arcs.
Yeah, there's more
variety
arcs,
of
for
arcs.
sure.
Like, there's-
You've got Bruce Willis doing his thing, coming in fucking, and yeah, you've got more conflicting. Whereas like in Reservoir Dogs, they're all bad
It's all the
guys
same
of a different
story.
shade.
It's the same story, though.
Yeah.
That they're like the
Yeah.
same one continuous.
Well, like I said, they're all bad guys of different colors. Is what it really comes down.
There's
to.
also something to be said about efficiency And Reservoir Dogs doesn't have a fucking scrap of fat on it. And Pulp Fiction doesn't in a
Yes.
sense, but Pulp Fiction is way longer.
It plays around though.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. That's a good I might edge Reservoir Dogs only because of like
Yo.
the
Pause.
shut up.
It's a lot of dudes.
Only well, one of them dies.
True,
So,
yeah.
So you know, two
Yeah.
of them die. Well, most of them die actually.
Yeah, I think only one of them lives.
Yeah. Well, does Buscemi live?
Yeah.
Does he make it out?
Hey, get
Okay.
the fuck out of there.
Because I thought that you hear them shoot at him when he runs out. I could be
Well,
wrong. It's been a while since I've watched it. But
Tarantino wouldn't do an off-screen death. That's just not him.
yeah, that's a good point. You're right. Yeah, that's a very good point actually. But only because of the ending, because like Keitel's reaction is like, dude, I killed friends of mine for you, and you were bullshitting me the whole like also he's angry at himself for being allowed to be lied to. But like I fucked my life up for you, you piece, and like I'm gonna kill you. Fuck it. I'm going away anyhow. Fuck it.
And he's just so stone-faced about it, too, when he pulls the fucking gat
Yeah,
out. And Tim Robson...
He does that Keitel bad lieutenant thing and just and yeah, fuck it, dude. I gotta smoke you, dude.
I always forget I know what Keitel's dick looks like. Because a bad lieutenant, he goes hog in that movie.
He does. He
I saw
does.
something the other day, and it's like, so the real end of Pulp Fiction, like the last scene, technically, if because it all jumps around like different spots.
Right.
The real end is Butch making it back to, what's her name?
Yeah, it's Zed's dead baby's the end of that
Yes,
movie.
Yeah,
yeah,
with the
they ride
motorcycle,
off on the
right,
motorcycle.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, maybe that's common knowledge. Maybe it was just.
Yeah, no,
Or
that's
revealed
the
to me.
true. Like, if it were to be like,
If you were doing it chronologically,
Yeah,
that would be the
right,
last
right.
scene that you see, right?
right. That makes sense.
I hate having to. I hate the dating sphere right now, particularly with modern girls, because I had to
Talk
pretend,
about it.
I have to pretend. I have to pretend I don't like Pulp Fiction
Why do you
Why?
have to
No,
do
you
that?
don't.
because film bros have given it a bad name.
Dude, I put a judge quote in my
Yeah, right. No
in my
shit.
dating profile.
And that's like not only a Blood Meridian quote, a quote from the most vile character in the book by far, by orders of magnitude. No one is worse than the judge.
But it made sense for a dating profile.
No, right, I get it.
I can't even remember the
I
start
feel
and
you.
finish part
I
of it.
feel
but
you.
it was-
Listen,
yeah.
and we've discussed many times. The judge, in my opinion, is the greatest villain possibly ever in anything of all time.
It's between him and Am.
Am is strong. But I think that the judge is more viscerally scary.
I think it's more that he was like real. Like
yeah,
Judge
that
Holden,
he.
that, like,
We don't
there-
know that he.
there was
thi-
a
as he's
Judge Holden.
illustrated-
There was a
right,
Judge
There was a
Holden,
Judge
excuse
Holden
me.
of Texas that was that kind
Pale
of
and
build,
beardless,
yeah,
yeah, right.
and that that was like super intelligent, and no one really knew how he was the way he was. That's why he's so scary. Is there's so little known about him. But like he extrapolates this way that he could possibly
it's
be.
It's less science fiction and more it's grounded in a person.
Right, it's like we were talking about Sinners versus fucking Misery. I know there's no fucking vampires, but there are crazy ass ladies who will strap you to the bed if they get the chance and
hobble
break your
your
fuck,
ass.
yeah, and crack your fuck. You're a dirty birdie, Paul. You know, like that you know that shit can fucking happen
Dude,
to
that'd
you.
be miserable.
Oh, fuck you.
Hi-oh!
I can't imagine. What do you think? Have we talked about it on here? The worst way to die. I think was that
I
just a
think we did
conversation?
the last time, but
was that just a
let's
conversation
go again.
between us?
That was probably just a conversation
It
between
might have
us.
been. It might have been.
It's not necessarily the worst way, but one of the worst ways is bear attack, where they're just eating the fuck out of you while you're screaming for
Yeah,
your
and they
life.
eat you from the butthole first too.
Hey, who doesn't like their butthole?
That's pretty
getting
rough.
ate, bro?
Just
well,
like
not
me
by-
for real.
no
the
tongue.
bears are just like me
much
for
teeth.
real.
Too much teeth.
Maybe we're not so different after all.
You piss out of your fingers. That's a scary movie, right? That's one of those movies, right? When Leslie Nielsen's the president and the aliens and they
Yeah,
they
that's Scary
piss
Movie.
out-
That's Scary Movie 3.
Yeah, they piss out of their fingers. That shit. Talk about shit that makes me laugh when I'm an adult, boy. Pissing out of your fingers.
I'm excited for the new scary movie. I really am.
I couldn't be less.
It just looks. The jokes don't seem like they're doing. And it's not like me.
It's 2016 is what it seems like.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, pronouns, and I'm not saying you can't have fun with pronouns. It just seems very ham-fisted.
I agree. I don't disagree.
right.
That's what, 2016.
Yeah,
is
you've got to
gonna-
be. You've got to be. Yeah, it's like it's kind of a. I'm sure it's what you're saying. It's a well-worn thing, and all the
Yeah.
good jokes have kind of already been made about it. You know, like.
I want it to be good, I guess is what I'm
Well, that's
trying
fair.
to say.
It's much like I want Heat 2 to be good. Like if it's not, I'm going to see it now for sure. Whereas before I was gonna blow it off and not even see it.
One of the jokes they're gonna do, and like this is just kind of a internet sleuthing thing, is have y'all ever seen the video of the guy at the black church who was like formerly gay, and then he
Yes.
announced,
Women. Yeah.
"I am delivered."
I ain't gay no more.
Well, Sean Wayans, you know, the joke in the first movie is that he's gay. Like, that's the whole fucking
Yes.
bit. They reenact a scene in Sinners where he walks into a church and he's wearing the same suit as that
Not
guy.
in Sinners, not in Sinners. Scary movie.
Yeah, well, that's Sinners is the scene they're parodying.
Yes, okay,
when he walks
sorry,
into the
my
church.
bad,
Oh,
my bad.
okay.
And when he opens the church doors, he's wearing that exact same tuxedo that the "I am delivered" man is. So I think he's just gonna do that.
That's okay.
And I'm not opposed to it because that's one of the funniest videos out there.
It's pretty funny.
Women.
Yeah, that's a pretty fucking good one. Have y'all seen the speaking of Slipknot, have you seen the like what's like for sure a talent show possibly, or maybe like these kids' first show ever, and they're playing a cover of, I think it's Wait and Bleed, I'm pretty sure.
How old are we talking? Because
They're maybe like how old is the video, or how old are these kids?
how old are the kids? Because
They're like 13. It's not Slipknot. It's not actually Slipknot. I know for sure.
Technically speaking, those songs are very, very difficult on drums. Anyway, Joey Jordison's one of the greatest.
For sure. And on guitar, they're no treat either. Mick Thompson's kind of a beast-ass guitarist, for real. And so is Jim Root, but Mick Thompson's he's a death metal guy. He's more my guy. But anyways, it's very funny because it's not Slipknot because it's definitely not Joey. Like, and I don't think he's a very good vocalist, but, you know, this guy's not. Anyways, but they got the kid banging on it. He's waiting. He's bing, hits a keg for the shit. I was like, damn, imagine being that kid. That's just damn. Imagine being that guy in the band. Imagine being the guy in the band that just hits the fucking keg every now and then.
That's Sean Cran. He's got the easiest fucking job in rock and roll because
I mean, if you're getting money,
he's like the dancing guy in the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
well, because Sean Cran was the original drummer in Slipknot.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have because their first album is the self-titled one, but I think there's always that like underground EP that was the first one, like Eat, Mate, Feed, Repeat, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
He played drums on a lot of that when they had a different singer.
Fair enough. Slipknot, not a big fan of. Not a big fan. I'm gonna leave it at that. Salute to everybody though.
Kieran, before he pulls that.
No,
I mean,
fucking Joey Jordison, excellent, fucking one of the best drummers in any genre ever. He's a fantastic drummer. Mick Thompson's a fantastic guitar player, and so is Jim Root. I just don't like the music they make very much.
If I had to fight to the death on every band I didn't agree with Sam on, I'd have been dead a long time ago.
All my friends would have. I wouldn't have any friends. They'd all be dead.
Kieran's about to Hector Salamanca your ass. You know what I'm saying? Before like one of them.
Nah, dude, I ain't Gus Fring, dog. He ain't gonna catch me
Blow
like
your
that,
ass
bro.
up.
Hell no.
So you don't fuck guys?
No. No, I
Gustavo
don't.
Fring canonically gay?
Yes.
No, yeah, for sure.
Gus
That's,
Fring?
that's his boyfriend that Eladio
yeah, I
kills.
forgot about
yeah,
that.
that's his
I
boyfriend
forgot
Don
about that.
Eladio kills.
I thought that was just
it's
his
not
boy.
stated outright,
I thought that was
but
just
it's
his boy.
Well,
Maybe it's gay coded.
It's very gay coded
well.
because
Also,
like
he supposedly he has a wife and kids, but it's
So
for
did
show.
Elton John,
Right,
bro.
that's what I was gonna say. That's kind of like it's not said, but it's like subtly that's just for show. So he's like he presents himself as like all American businessman or whatever.
The real Rocket Man.
Yeah, the real Rocket Man.
not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it's after his.
Elton John is
collab
my
with
favorite.
Eminem.
Is my favorite non-metal artist. So yeah, I'll never disrespect Elton John.
He does a rap.
He's the
like the real
greatest.
Slim Shady, but the real Rocket Man.
My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed.
Yeah, I could have done without that.
You don't like Stan?
I like that song. I just didn't need to watch Elton John do it with him.
Oh,
you
fair
know what
enough.
I mean?
Well, he had to say sorry to the gays
He's
somehow.
like, hey guys, I'm not actually.
I mean, that is it's G of
Maybe
Elton
I
John
am,
to do
but-
that, being like, no, yeah, I get it. Like, I don't care. I call people faggots all the time. It's no big deal.
Fucker.
Like,
Fuck, that's not making
Cut.
it in.
no, I'm sorry, damn it. I'm sorry, damn it. I forgot. My bad.
He was quoting Elton John.
Yeah, dude, that was Sir Elton. He's a knight, dude. He's knighted.
yeah,
dog.
yeah, it's Sir Elton John.
Yeah,
to
Sir
you.
Elton John, bro. It's Sir Ben. But yeah, no, but that's G of Elton John. He's the man. He's so tight.
It's funny you mentioned Ben Kingsley because like there's one, I guess they call it stimming, like when you say a thing that's like very niche but it's like a quote, is when Chris gets on the fucking plane and he passes by Ben Kingsley and his agent passes and his agent tries to apologize to him, and just the way Ben Kingsley goes, fuck.
Yeah.
I say that about 3 times a day, dude.
That whole arc is so fucking great, dude. It's because Ben is trying his hardest to be polite, but he just could not give a fuck about these two idiots. Fucking when Lauren Bacall walks away, young Carmine goes, enjoy your success. Like, what a ridiculous fucking statement, bro. He's the man. What a fun. I mean, we already said it now, but what a hilarious show. Dude.
I do subscribe to. I don't actually subscribe to it because I don't think they wrote it this way, but it does make sense that Carmine was the secret genius, taking it all down from the inside. Your brother Billy, whatever happened there?
Yeah, I mean, I can see it, but it makes way more sense with how every other character is in that show, that he's just someone who thinks he's way smarter than he actually is. Because that's everybody else in the show.
I just want to switch him with Littlefinger from Game of Thrones.
Carcetti, boy. My man Carcetti.
Ned Stark, whatever happened there?
Whatever happened there?
I don't get that.
Whatever
But it's
happened
funny.
there? He chopped off his fucking head. That's what happened there.
Jesus, Carmine, what'd you fucking do? Yeah, I do like, as soon as he says it, everyone looks at him like, dude, what the fuck? Why did you say that, you stupid asshole?
Sam, I don't mean to exclude you from the comment, but I've been back in the Game of Thrones, dude.
Boo.
Back in.
I'm gonna go get a beer real quick
That's-
while y'all say this.
That's just unfounded. Can you grab me a liquid death too, homie?
Of course I can, bro.
Can I hit? Thank you.
It's nicotine, everybody.
Can I hit that nicotine, Sam? It seems more like excuse me, suspicious. Whenever
I thought you were
have to specify.
I thought you were propositioning him for gay sex.
Hey, can I hit
Hey,
that?
can I hit that, bro? Sure, pal.
Nah, I ain't gay. I'm just a fiend. It's been a long, hot day, brother. I've been working in the yard, getting that garden going. Let's talk gardening. No, that's all you, G.
Or not.
Dude, that makes me think about my granddad because Italians love gardening.
That is true.
So one of my favorite memories is whenever my grandfather would come in from New Jersey, he'd stay at my aunt and uncle's house, and they were in a housing development, I guess you call it, where there's constant construction going
True.
on. They're constantly building shit. So I would go with him to steal rocks.
Oh,
Well, because like in order to build your fucking garden, you need like rocks and shit. And so instead of going to Home Depot and paying for them, we just take a bucket to the construction site and just steal all the white rocks.
interesting. You don't need rocks to garden.
Well, no, like it's an aesthetic thing. Like,
True.
yeah.
I'm just saying, I've got a rockless
We
garden.
still have the rocks.
We don't need them.
pay for them.
The plants want to grow if we don't have the rock.
They leave it around and we just take it for us a garden. We make a tomatoes and a sauce.
Unfortunately, he was a dog shit cook, which makes me very sad.
Damn, that is a bummer,
It's a
bro.
big bummer.
Your Italian grandpa?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Take
He's
a
like
struggle,
one-
buddy.
Yeah, that's an anomaly, dude. I've never met an old Italian person who was not like at least a competent cook in some way.
Well, I should admit it. He wouldn't cook like ever.
Oh,
He-
okay.
the most.
I'm not cooking the noodles.
Because my grandmother would cook, but she was, and it sucks because she's Italian too. Her maiden name was Diaforli, but she's a jar sauce lady. Nah.
Why was she a jar? He was growing tomatoes.
He was. I didn't say what he was growing. He
Sam
was.
said he was growing tomatoes.
I did.
Sam
Oh,
doesn't know.
it's-
Sam
yeah.
doesn't know shit about your grandpa. I
Yeah, you're right.
apologize.
What a crazy thing to say. An Italian is growing tomatoes. Yeah. Fucking, what's wrong with me, dude?
Idiot. Try
Yeah.
thinking with your head.
That's
next
never.
time,
Yeah, I'll
buddy.
pull my head out of my ass. I'm a real fucking fanuc over here.
Oh.
A mama Luke Stugaz.
Stonal.
I assume out of the first magnitude. Yeah, verily, dude. You ain't never lied.
My estimation is Sam Thibault as a man has.
Has flummeted.
You were talking earlier about dating apps being hard, and we got to talking about Blood Meridian. What were you trying to say?
Oh no, just because.
yeah.
Just because, and I do understand it to a point. You have. Me personally, I have to pretend that a bunch of awesome movies aren't awesome. Like Fight Club, anything Quentin Tarantino's ever made.
Don't have to be yourself, Kieran. Be yourself.
I'm trying to get pussy.
I understand, but
You tell
is that
them
worth who you are?
well,
as a man?
I'm not changing my principles or anything. I'm just being quiet about the movies I like.
Listen to Ro- Is that who you are as a man?
I'm just saying.
I
You
do
just
feel you,
stand up
though.
or stand down.
I do feel you though. I do
Because
feel you,
girls
though.
don't like those movies.
Then those aren't the kind of girls
No,
that I
that's
want to
not
associate.
true.
There's girls that
do. That's exactly.
there's girls
You know
that
what?
do.
You know what kind of girls do like those movies? Fat ones, and not one with big
Wrong.
boobs either.
Wrong. You're
the wrong
incorrect.
kind
You are
of fat
wrong.
women.
You are wrong. Now, might they be few and far between the ones that you find desirable and like those kind of movies? That's definitely possible. But they are out there, I assure you.
They are out there. I'm with Sam.
They're
on
into
that.
fucking Studio Ghibli and shit.
And-
That's the thing you gotta.
Well, what's wrong with Studio Ghibli?
I'm not saying anything. I quite
Princess
enjoy.
Mononoke was pretty. Mononoke, excuse me, it's pretty all right. That's one of the only ones I've watched. But I
Spirited
fucks
Away
with
is one of the greatest movies of all time.
That's the one I haven't watched. That's the big one I
But,
have
like,
Y'all
not
fuck
seen
with
yet.
Ponyo? That's the only one I've seen.
I do fuck.
think.
Ponyo's actually pretty good. Because
Ponyo bars.
I'm not shitting on the Ghibli movies, but like if you're talking to a woman, you don't lead with like the David. Well, actually,
You don't lead with
bitches.
Studio Ghibli either.
Well, yes, you do.
That's a way
You-
safer bet. That's a way
dude,
safer
Studio
bet.
Ghibli is bitches
If you hit
love
with, if you
Studio
say I
Ghibli.
love Princess Mononoke, they're gonna be like, oh, it's a pretty
Oh,
safe bet. They're
wow.
gonna. I'm for real. Thank you,
I was-
Kieran.
dude, because they fucking love studio.
I've been single for a while. Maybe this is
So
why.
am I. Who are you talking
Kieran
to?
may be onto something.
And I was about to say they don't fuck with Fincher movies, but ladies actually do fuck with Fincher movies.
Yeah,
They
I
like
would
it
think
because
so.
Seven's a murder mystery, and ladies love murder
It's one of my
mysteries.
mom's favorite
Yeah.
movies.
But like
that's a good movie.
they don't fuck with Scorsese. They don't really fuck with the Tarantino.
That
Mainly,
Taxi Driver is a hard ask.
Taxi Driver's a big ass
How
boy.
is that a big? He's saving a little girl from being pimped, dude. How is that a hard sell?
it's
He's an incel. I get
It's
it.
the man, yeah, the machoisms.
Yeah.
I think.
well, and also the thing with Tarantino in particular when it comes to women is the violence against women because they don't care for watching women get beat to shit.
Well,
in movies.
especially in True
That's
Romance,
life.
that's a tough fucking scene to watch, dude. Jesus
he
Christ.
hit the Frank Sinatra on him one time.
Come on, broad. I did it my way.
To the moon.
All of Frank Sinatra's songs are about beating women. That's what he's talking
When
about.
I was 17, I smacked a stupid broad.
The pony and my rifle, my pony and me. That's Dean Martin.
That's,
excuse
yeah,
me.
that's
I mean, it's Rat Pack. So.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Wait, now I'm just
The pony is his woman. That's what he's talking about.
the girl from Ipanema is just him beating a lady.
Good lord.
Which the girl from Ipanema, the original one is very, very. I like Frank's, but the original like Bossa Nova one, it's a very good song. I highly recommend it.
Sick, dude. I'm all about bossa nova. Just kidding.
Hey, I need to learn more Bossa Nova because I play drums, and the time signatures are very arrogant, but they're very helpful.
What do you mean, error? What does that
Playing
mean?
playing outside of 3 and 4 is just for the people making it. I
Fair
understand.
enough.
I understand. There's
I'm
like
not mad. I like a 7. I like a 7 or a 5.
7's not, and 5's actually like a da 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 da. The way it'll come back around.
Yeah.
But like odd time signatures, you're just doing that to prove you're good, and you are good.
Okay. I don't know about that. It sounds cool sometimes.
I'm not saying everything has to be in 4. I fuck with a 3, and a 6/8 is actually where it's at. A fucking
Yeah, I default to 6 most times when I write riffs. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff I write comes out to 6. But.
Which 6/8 ultimately is just 4/4 if you count it in a funny way.
Well,
it's just 4/4 with subdivision.
If anything goes long enough, it can be divided out to 4/4 eventually.
Trying to do Money by Pink Floyd in
know.
4.
Well, yeah, that I wouldn't advise.
I gotta go pee. Can you guys talk about Israel for a minute?
Go piss, girl.
Yeah,
You
dude.
all about Israel.
Let me tell you about it, dude. I'm gonna tell you about what they do over there.
You should just insert like 2 gunshots right here, and then you coming back. And
Sam and Rhodey are dead.
this is
It's
the
hard to
last-
tell who did it.
Weird.
It could have been
It
anybody.
could have been anyone.
It really
It's
could
like
have
they
been
killed
anybody.
themselves. They
Imagine
fell
if it
on-
was Schumacher.
They fell
did
on a
it.
pile of knives.
Schumacher.
I don't know if you should name him by name, but I.
Well, I guess I
do
just.
think it's
I
funny.
think it's already done.
It has been done. Kieran,
I don't. What the? Who gives a shit
I'm not
about
telling
that
on you. I
name?
don't care all that
Who
much.
cares about that person's name?
I don't know. I'm
What
gonna
do
wait
you
till I'm
don't know?
successful before I start shitting on people. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure it out myself. That's not true. I talk a lot
How about?
of shit.
Yeah, I was going to say that's A, not true, and B, not true in the general sense.
That's fair.
What's lame is lame, dude.
That's
Straight
true. You
like
got to be
that.
able to call it out.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you don't have to do it, but you have to at least identify it and acknowledge it, at least to yourself,
It's
bro.
important.
Genocide is pretty lame.
That's exactly what I
We
was
were
saying.
getting back to Israel. Yeah, that's actually what
Oh,
we
you
were
were
just
just-
talking about.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I was saying. That's it. I was not being petty, for sure.
Full circle.
What's y'all's opinion on getting your balls sucked? I don't like it.
It rules.
No,
More of
no,
it.
but like actually like vacuum cupping it. You know what I mean? Like a.
I'm somewhere in the middle.
It
There-
hurts.
There's a level where it's too much.
Well,
but,
yeah, of course.
I'm
There's
more-
got to be nuance.
but a gentle
to it.
touch, a little nuance.
Yeah, it's got to be like a gentle mood lighting of ball sucking.
No,
You
if,
know
I,
what I'm
if
saying?
I'm getting my balls licked, that is optimal. A ball licking is what you want.
I
Oh,
don't
come
know.
on.
I like a
don't
little
know.
Dyson
I don't know
action.
if it's optimal. It's
I like a
great.
little Dyson action. That's all I'm saying.
It's-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's good. It's fantastic. Listen, if they're willing to go the mile, the green mile, I call it.
Why
Bro,
is it
wipe
green?
your ass. Wipe your ass.
Don't ask me, ask them. But yeah, if they're willing to do the extracurriculars, then I'm like, hell yeah. But is it optimal as opposed to the suck? It's hard to
Yes.
say.
Because like
Okay, well,
It feels like
I know how you feel.
Yeah,
It feels like a stroke. I don't see how
any
any,
conversation here.
I don't see how anybody can derive pleasure from that because it's just like your balls getting like
again,
tugged.
like Rhodey's saying, it depends on the torque.
There's
dude.
got to be some nuance.
You dig what I'm saying? You don't put it on bare floor. You put it on
100%,
high carpet
100%.
setting.
You ever use
dog?
one of those lawn sprayers, like on the end of a garden hose? Yeah, there's like the jet function. You don't want that.
Yeah, you don't put your thumb on
You
the
want
fucking
like
end of the hose.
you want like a shower, actually.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
dude.
Yeah,
With-
maybe
with
a full where it's just like all
a nice,
steady pressure.
or like all the nozzles shooting a small stream at once. That's what we're. Yeah, you have no room for nuance in your life. That's obvious to me right now, and that's your problem. It's become clear to me. You're gonna deride
Either that
ball
or
sucking
you've
in
been
that way.
talking
That's
to some
incredible to me.
freaks.
How could you? I thought we were all dudes here, and he's gonna deride ball sucking. Incredible. Licking is optimal.
It's kind of the gayest thing you've ever said on this podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I've said
Man, I hate my balls being sucked.
I've said gayer things. Surely,
Probably.
Yeah,
but
damn.
it's
You know,
okay.
when a girl does a thing that most girls will definitely not do, I hate that.
I hate
Well,
that.
Solely to please me, and she gets
Yeah,
nothing
she's
out of
going
it.
out of her way to make sure I'm having a good
It's like
time.
titty
I
fucking,
hate
dude.
that.
It's like most girls get absolutely nothing out of that other than you like it.
What are you
Like,
talking about?
a titty fuck.
Oh, titty, yeah, no,
Yeah,
for sure.
like they might kind of be like, oh, this is hot because he likes it, but that's the best you can hope for.
When ladies are moaning during titty fucking, that's performative. I don't care.
Liar, liar.
It is, but I'm
Cut.
like, go ahead and do it. Cut. You're going to go less big, more small on this one.
You work for me, lady. Listen.
You're doing Nicolas Cage.
No,
you need more of a De Niro in Heat.
Yeah, way more subdued. Yeah, for sure. There's another side of that tit. But no, for real.
Don't fuck any tits you can't get away
You
from.
can't come in 30 seconds.
If you see the dick around the corner. No, but like, I mean, all right. I guess we've got all the meat on that bone, but that's a silly opinion, I have to say. That's where
It's
I
just
conclude
that
it.
you never heard of testicular torsion, dude?
Yes, we
Yeah, but that's
discussed that just
very
the other
different.
day.
Yeah.
but
You could lose a
Thank you,
You
Rhodey.
want
I'm
to lose a
just- listen
testicle
to
on
what
some
he's
Hoover
saying.
action?
I'm saying, imagine how
Lose.
all of the nurses are going to look at you in the hospital.
yeah, you're so cool. You get your balls sucked, dude.
Yeah. Hey, so how did
Which
this
I don't know
happen?
what that means now that I said it, but
She was sucking my balls.
yeah. So in such a way
Yeah.
that I had to go to the hospital. She was so hungry for my testicles.
That's living moss. That's when you know you found her.
That's that cheesy burrito crunch, bro.
That's that
what
I'm gonna put a ring on it type
That's
shit.
what
You know
that
what
is.
I mean?
That's the grilled stuffed burrito for your ass, my friend.
That's how you know you're having a Baja Blast.
100%, 100%.
There it is. We found it. We found it. There we found it. There it is. You know, can I tell you something? I have never drank Baja Blast in my life.
You don't like
So
sweet
it's
treats.
so
I don't.
tasty.
I
It's so
never-
tasty.
I don't. I did like Mountain Dew. I was a Mountain Dew guy there for a while, but like you said, I don't like sweets.
Tropical lime Mountain Dew.
I
I
tried
mixed-
Code Red once, and I said, this shit sucks. I hated it.
I drank a
So-
quarter of the small, like the liter bottle of Tito's vodka. Not the big handle, but not the little baby one either.
Word.
But like the liter.
Yeah.
There was like a quarter
The
of the.
leader. He said.
I'm sorry, we're talking metric. There was about a quarter of that bottle left on my
Sam, unplug and plug back in.
There's about a quarter of that bottle left on my counter the other night. And I was like, I went to the store and I got me a bottle of Baja Blast and I poured that in a big ass.
Hey, let's
Dickies cup,
go.
And the rest of the vodka, it perfectly fit.
R.I.P. King Cobra. That's a very King Cobra drink, dude.
So tasty.
Y'all fuck with y'all know who
I
that
know.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
He was the
Yeah.
only good low-cal.
He truly was. He truly was the only good one. It's a shame.
It's crazy that's. You feel like that would be a really low bar to just not be a piece of shit and also be internet.
Like the
famous,
worst thing
but-
he was kind of creepy about girls. Like he was,
but not like
The bar
not
is
like
pedophilia.
Cyrex or Chris Chan.
yeah,
levels
no,
of
yeah,
weird.
well, yeah. That's
My
yeah,
love
basically.
quest.
He was just kind of a guy who was shiftless. Was his biggest crime is he just became totally but it was a result of people donating to him and his audience members. To be completely honest, they would send him alcohol when he clearly doesn't need to be drinking. That's why he fucking died. And I saw there was a post about what are you doing?
That's my lucky, bitch.
oh what the
Wrong
All right.
cigarette.
Superstitious Sicilians, but.
Napoleon.
Say that 5 times.
Napoleon.
No,
Say
I
that
forgot.
5
Yeah, you're-
times, folks.
I have to make that keep that in mind because I call Joe Itanio. I'm Sicilian. It's like all right, fine. I don't go around telling people no, I'm Cajun. I'm not French. I just say I'm French. But whatever. But anyways, Yeah, fucking. I saw it post like his dad is starting to like finally go through his old trailer and like sell his shit. He's trying to sell it to fans though.
I mean,
Yeah,
That's kind of
pretty-
cool. Are you
that
gonna buy
is
anything?
cool,
You gonna
yeah.
get anything?
I'm gonna try because someone bought his guitar already.
damn.
Yeah, someone bought his Warlock already.
You should get his hat.
I want to get something of his. I really do want to get something of his because that motherfucker made me laugh a lot, dude. He really did. Even when he wasn't trying to, and sometimes when he was being kind of pathetic, I was like, damn, this fool is hilarious.
We were editing Moonflower when I found out he died.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Same.
Speaking of Moonflower.
Oh,
It'll
let's
be-
talk a little Moonflower,
No, we're
boys.
going to that festival this Saturday. It's
Yes,
gonna
you
be a good
two
time.
are. You two are definitely going there.
I'm going, but I don't fucking want to.
No.
No, I just because
You
you
said my movie is not playing. I don't want to
that
be there.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. No, my name's on this one.
It is.
I take ownership. That comes from the Cohen side of my family.
There you go.
I mean, I did work on it after
I
all.
did have it.
I was there in the woods with you two guys already. I petted the horse.
Have we talked about that? That was.
I think we did. I think we did it like the first time we ever talked. But whatever.
I was cuntier in hell mainly because
It's the cuntiest I've ever seen Kieran be in my life. Ever since I've known him, I've
I
never
did
seen
think
him
there was
act
going to
like
be a
that.
situation.
Well,
Well, just
just
going to be like, all right.
thank God for Mark Donahoe. Thank God for Mark
Salute.
Donahoe.
We've definitely said that before, but it bears repeating. It
does.
He's a man of respect.
Because we were on Rhodey's dad's property. Like
100%.
This is Rhodey's dad's property. And there was two fucking just looky-loos coming like, oh, well, what are y'all doing? It's like, it's not your fucking property.
Well,
Fuck
the
off.
first one was valid because she thought there was a fire going, but the same guy came over for the same reason. Because I thought it was on my property line, and I was like, "Oh no, see that guy right there? This is his dad's property line. Right, we're on his property right now. Like we know for a fact, but in the nicest way." I told him,
Well, just because.
and then I can see. Yeah, motherfucker, fuck off. We're trying to do something. You see these cameras here? We're doing something.
Well, because I had a heavy camera on. Fucking, I had to walk
And
backwards
yeah,
uphill.
Uphill, yeah.
And also that was week 3 of shooting, and like because dude, we didn't have like any days off for like a month straight because we would do
No.
we would do the work week, and then Friday night we drive up to fucking Ennis and just shoot all weekend. So I'm not singling myself out because everybody else was there too. We were all kind of fucking tired.
Well, I wasn't there for the morning shots that y'all two did at Angie's house that one day, but
those days weren't terrible because we just got up, got our shit, and then went back to sleep.
Right,
and then we
right,
just
right.
played fucking Madden the rest of the day.
It really wasn't that bad. It was pretty
yeah, I
nice.
guess that's the easiest work day you could have. Phil.
It was during the week, though, wasn't it? We went
Yeah,
there?
because we
I
drove.
thought it was, yeah.
We drove up on Tuesday night. Angie was nice enough to hold me in the bunkhouse. Woke up. The worst part of it was having to wake up at the crack of dawn for the morning shots.
That did
Word.
suck, but
But then we just went back to sleep.
it was
Yeah, that's right. If you can just go back to sleep, you don't have anything else to do. Yeah, it's not that bad.
And we were both working from home at that point. So like
Word.
I picked up one project. I got 4 hours on, and me and Rhodey just play video games. So it wasn't that hard at all. But anyway, back to I was cuntier and shit, and the way I was standing was so cunty.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like I have never. That is the like.
And the thing was, I was standing just like my mother. That's exactly how my mom stands
It
when
was
she's mad.
so funny, bro. I was like, damn, Kieran is for real mad at this guy, right? I've never seen him so mad at a person right in front of him before in my life.
And we
And
finally
I was like, now I have to be the guy that's like political about it, where otherwise I would be in Kieran's position otherwise.
and so we get the shot, and the shot involves a fucking horse, and we're kind of just shooting shit at the wall anyway because it's a big variable situation.
Yeah.
So we're just figuring shit out, and finally we get the shot, and they're about to take the horse away. I just go, "Excuse me, may I pet the horse, please?" Exactly like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer asking to pet the fucking horse.
It was. I mean, it was a very well behaved and well trained horse, like
Which it was an old fucking horse, so he wasn't like that scared. But I was petting it.
Well, also that had been through like fucking barrel racing shits and shows and all kinds of
yeah,
shit.
big
like,
crowds and shit.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It wasn't.
It
tripping
wasn't.
what we
It
were
wasn't gonna
doing.
be a sorrow by us.
and Donahoe's poor daughter, she's like, "Yeah, sure." And then I'm petting it. I'm like, "What's the horse's name?"
I didn't tell him until after that the horse was dying, and well, in my head the horse was there for longer, but it really isn't in that many shots.
No,
and they
it's-
were out there for a couple hours.
Yeah, they
so
were.
God bless Mark Donahoe and his family.
Yeah, yeah,
'cause
verily.
we would not have
Yeah,
made
verily.
that happen.
A great
otherwise.
man to be sure. A
Just
great
showed
man to
up,
be sure.
trailer and everything.
Hell
Where do you
yeah.
want me? Where do you want
And
me?
then left us Dallas Blondes in the fridge
Yeah.
afterwards, bro.
I left y'all some beer.
Yeah, left us beers, man. Hell
Donahoe's a G.
yeah. a super duper G, dude. Super man.
I
What
met-
a fucking day that.
I met him at the Wild Game Dinner, and he said one of the funny. I can't remember the exact verbiage of it, but like, I took y'all back to Rhodey's mom's place, but I had to drive early because I had a date the next morning. And Dono heard that. He goes like, "Oh, so you're on pussy business, I see." He said something along those lines.
That's Donahoe drinking. He quit drinking for a little bit, and
Oh,
he
did
was
he?
straightened up. Well, and then he started drinking again. And
Oh, so
while
he-
at game dinner, he was burning
tying
it
one
down.
on
He
one
was,
time.
he was,
Yeah, I say at Wild Game Dinner, he was not
No,
drinking. I tell you that.
he was
much.
drinking.
But I was he was cracking me up. He
No.
said something. He said something about, man, like y'all seem like on dope. But like, maybe he's like, I don't have none on me or something.
after my business with the Ellis County Sheriff's Department, at the front trying to take the wine home from my mom because she had asked
Dude,
me for some.
I didn't even hear it. I saw it from inside the car. You'd like with your stand like, no, yeah. And you pointed like this. It's like, yeah, Rhodey's letting these cops know what the fuck is going on, dude.
I was walking to the bathroom when I heard because the cop got loud.
He was being a dick. I was mad. I was so
You must
fucking
ain't know who
mad.
you're fucking
You don't
with,
know I
bro.
was a little drunk too, which Kieran was driving. It wasn't a fucking issue.
No, well, no, absolutely not. And also, you had every right to fucking take the shit. You know what I mean? Your dad, who was running the thing.
Even if I didn't, are you actually stopping me, or are you just being
right.
a
Are you
nosy
just
little bitch?
Yeah, exactly. Are you being performative because you thought maybe you could get some of this? You fuck.
Yeah, nice try, buddy. This one's for my
Yeah,
mama.
beat it.
But after I was a dick to the cop, and the cop was a dick to me.
I was saying,
kinda
you
both.
know, yeah, exactly.
It was both. But I had to tell them that Donahoe was all good and make sure that he got in his wife's car because he was trying to
word. 'Cause
drive.
They were like,
They were like,
we're
hey,
gonna pop his ass. If he
we're
gets in the
following
car.
him outside
Right.
if he goes, and we're like, no, he's
Well,
got
I mean,
ride.
to be fair,
I had to betray him though, because he was like, he whispered in my ear.
his face. I had to betray him though.
A2 Roday.
Yeah, right.
He agreed to get in Diane's car. It's his wife, and she was like, she's coming to pick me up. But he pulled me in for a hug, and he pulled my ear close to his mouth. Will you grab me a couple beers? And yeah, Donahoe, I got you. Just go get in the car. I'll bring them to you. And he goes and does exactly like I asked. And the cop's eyeing me because I'm pretty sure it wasn't really a whisper, and they
No,
heard
certainly
everything.
it wasn't. Certainly it wasn't.
So I grab 2 bottles of water and I walk back to the car and I slip him through the window. He looks at me with,
He's like,
you mother.
yeah, like, oh really?
Before he can even say anything, Diane's backing
Whose
up.
side are you on, motherfucker?
No, I'm a traitor. I feel bad.
You breaking my heart.
Just trying to
To be
help
fair,
you, Mark.
You
If
breaking
you
my
did
heart.
that to me, Rhodey, I would have to give you the same look. Like, what? How dare you, dude? Are we even friends?
I
dude?
would give anybody that
No,
look. If,
I
at a
know.
certain level of drunkenness, like, I just want another beer. I
Yeah,
don't give
exactly,
a shit. Like,
dude. Give me a couple more.
fuck
so
the
I,
law, yeah.
Yeah, give me a couple more one time, dude. Fuck these fools.
I'm
But
not
oh well.
driving. Yeah, but,
Yeah,
you know.
it'd be what it be. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got home safe.
That was a fantastically fun night, I will
Oh,
say.
shit. We're going to the next. According to Dad, he's got me opening for T.G. Shepard, which will be cool.
Well, fucking hell yeah, good thing. I won't be playing the next
No?
game. No.
that was
no
the-
one gave a shit about anything I was doing anyway.
That was the easiest $100 I've ever. Fucking
It was.
made
It
in my
was a
life.
very easy. It was a very. I will
Shout
say.
out Craig.
It was a
dude.
very easy $100.
Because I didn't even I didn't play Cajon at all during Levi or No, I played a little bit with Rhodey, and then the mic went out. Either that or I was just not sounding good because they had to switch. They were like, "Hey man, you got to get off here. We got to use this mic." I was like, "All right,
I'm out of here.
I'm gonna go have some quail."
You know,
which quail's fucking
Yeah,
delicious.
that shit was fucking fantastic. But I made the mistake of like kind of playing harder to nobody until like instead of waiting to like go as hard as I could when it was actually an audience, perhaps. But whatever. I mean,
Well, so that's the thing. So at the next one, they've got an artist, so it's going to be more like come and listen to music. I think the music will be after like the auction and all the shit.
well, yeah, that's what I was. That's what I thought. But I'm not pissed about it. It was a fucking blast. I don't care one way or the other.
So what I'm
But-
saying is you should try to play this next one if you
Well, that's
if you
up to
want
Craig. It's not up to me. No, that's up to your dad.
That's fair.
It's not me who to say. If he wants me to, I will. But I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, Craig, can I do
Please
it?"
let me
Yeah, I'm not
play.
gonna ask him to do it. That's
Please,
that.
sir.
I've never asked for a fucking gig in my damn life. So
I got too baked on a person's pen who shall remain unnamed. Because
you sure did, bro. We thought you had left already. You were gone for so long. He asked me, he's like, "Yo, where Kieran goes?" Like, I don't know, because you were right beside me, and then you were just gone for like 45 minutes. I was like, man, I hope you didn't leave.
I left my Nick vape there. I wouldn't have left that there.
Oh, true.
But yeah, I took a hit of it, and then I started like about 5 minutes passed. I'm like, "Oh, this is a little too much for me." And then Rhodey tried having a talking to me about something. I was like, I cannot carry this conversation. I need to go sit in my car for a minute.
I was going through it my own self, but I just had to tough it out because I had nowhere to go. Well, my car was there actually, but I kind of forgot, I guess,
No.
because I was talking to Kevin in the same way, and I was like, there's so much noise going on, and I'm talking right now.
I had to go watch Dirk Nowitzki highlights to calm down.
There you go.
He had to watch a
Like any
7-foot-tall
good
German
Texas
man
boy.
sink some threes one time. Oh yeah, Dirk.
Back to base.
It's weird though. If that is what I do, if I ever get too bakey, I'll just start watching sports highlights because I'm too impressed to be upset.
Interesting.
All right.
I'll watch.
I kind of know what you mean. I listen to like gospel music and like really good singers when I like get real stressed out and that shit. I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude, this shit is too good for me to be worried about shit right now.
The one I typically do is I'll go back and watch T-Mac score 9 points in 13 seconds.
Beast, dude. If he didn't get hurt, bro, he'd have been the man of men, dude.
One of the weird, because my favorite like subdivision of sports memes is like people in jerseys that shouldn't belong, like Shaq in a Celtics jersey.
Okay.
Tracy McGrady was on the Spurs at one point, like toward the end of his
Yeah.
career. Him and Kawhi and Tim Duncan were all on the same team. That's just a weird sight to see.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm sure he was a much older man at that
Yes,
point. Yeah, but yeah, that's three extraordinarily talented players, dude.
Tracy McGrady was in Marty Supreme.
Was he?
He played a Harlem Globetrotter.
I don't think I'll probably ever see that movie, but
But if
nothing
you-
about it seems appealing to me.
I mean, it's just uncut gems, but except ping pong this time.
Yeah, nah. I'm good. No Kevin Garnett. Boo.
Kevin Garnett's so fucking cool. in
He
Uncut Gems,
rules, dude. He
Why don't you show me something if I can't have it?
Yeah, dude. He because that's how he really probably was back then. Probably is still now, really.
Rody, I know you're not a basketball guy, but this is just an objectively funny thing. It was Mother's Day, and the
Oh my god.
the Timberwolves were playing the Spurs. It might have been the Celtics. I think it was the Timberwolves.
I think it was the Timberwolves. Yeah.
whenever KG was playing them, and KG's like very known for his trash talk, and he does something on Tim Duncan. And he goes, "Happy Mother's Day, motherfucker!"
Yeah,
and,
he's like
and,
just legendarily a piece of shit for shit talking.
and
Yeah.
Tim Duncan's mother was dead.
Oh.
Yeah, had
and he-
recently died.
and he
very
knew
recently.
that.
Yeah, of course he knew. That's why he said it. That's why. But listen, that's that old school. That's that Michael Jordan shit and that Larry Bird shit.
Just mean.
Yeah, just get in their fucking head. Do whatever you got to do to get them off the game. Get the edge, bro. It's about winning. It ain't
Think about your
being
dead
nice.
mother instead of basketball. you
Now,
piece
I
of
would
shit.
never say something like that to win a game, but that's why I'm not a champion basketball. I'm not saying you have
That's what
to do
kept
that.
me from going pro,
I'm not saying-
honestly.
Yeah, me not being mean enough. That's the problem.
You
Yeah,
should've been
me
meaner.
being too nice is my problem. Yeah, that's what kept me from it. You're right.
I don't know if you'll ever watch the Last Dance
You're just too
documentary.
understanding.
I have. Yeah,
But
or I'm too
it's-
compassionate.
It's the last shot of Michael Jordan, like, "Oh, you don't want to talk about someone's dead mom? Don't play like that. Don't play like that." And he starts crying because he won't want to play like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about his dead
Yeah,
mom?
no, yeah. Yeah, well, it was a different time.
Yep.
It was a better time for basketball overall. I'm not saying you should,
The
make fun of
Pistons are
people
trying to
that
bring it
bomb,
back. There's a cat named Isaiah Stewart who they call him Beef Stew, just because he starts. So he's like an enforcer on an NBA team.
Hell yeah,
Like,
Nice.
I'm with it.
There was a fight broke out on like a flagrant or whatever. I think it was against the Hornets, and he was on the bench in his fucking Pistons like hoodie. He jumps off the bench to go fucking throw hands.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Standing on business.
I'm with it. Stand on business.
You ever hear the Michael Jordan fucking kid story?
What?
No, there was a charity event, and it was sponsored by like Nike or something. And the condition was if Michael misses this shot, or I think he might have been going one on one.
He's got to fuck a kid.
No, shit.
That's a hell of a competition.
It's like a hair v hair, but a lot bigger snakes. Continue. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sunday.
The All-Star game.
But
Go ahead.
But no, he was one on one with like one of the kids playing there. He was like, "Oh, if Michael misses no, he was playing one on one with somebody who he was defending. It's like, "Oh, if this guy scores on Michael, everybody gets free Jordans." And he just looks at the camera and goes, "Fuck them kids." and then
yeah,
just
okay.
swats them away.
Now I do know what you're talking.
Hell yeah.
Like has all the money in the world, stock options in Nike, and he won't let these kids have free Nikes.
Stock options in Nike at like for free. Like that are paying dividends in the millions.
Which
dude.
they made a whole movie about it. Ben Affleck did called Air. But it is pretty fucking gangster what he did, because at that point, like celebrity, like athletes were endorsed for shit, but they would
Right.
get like lump sums and contracts.
Yeah.
Jordan, before he even entered the fucking NBA, was like, "No, I want stock options," and that's where most of his money has come from.
Yeah,
here with
for
Trinity.
sure.
Smart.
And I mean, also, and I'm sure like sneakerheads, quote unquote, would give credit to him, but like a lot of credit has to go to Tinker Hatfield for being the guy that designed a majority of those fucking J's.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's the guy that was like, this is gonna be and not that I think, I'm wearing Jordans right now, as a matter of fact, but
Flex.
yeah, well,
Stunting on
I
with
got
no
them for
camera?
free. I got them for free, but and these are kind of ugly ones in my opinion, but like they're not all cool looking, but I guess there's a reason. I guess it's Michael Jordan's shoes the reason everybody wears them, but like there's really only like 3 cool looking ones in my opinion.
Well, the Jordan 1s, they came back and now they're kind of going out of style. I think the Jordan 2.
The ones are eternal. The 2 is the objectively shittiest one in my opinion. That's the worst one. That is the worst one. The 2 and the 3 are trash in my opinion.
Those are so fucking.
It's like a Hummer.
You're wearing
4.
3s,
I'm wearing
aren't
4s.
you? You're wearing
These
4s.
are
You're wearing
These are
4s.
4s. But the 1, the 5, and the 6 are the champions in my opinion. The 8 is also very cool. I like the 8 in certain colorways, especially the aqua joints are pretty fucking sick, and the 6 infrareds are dope as a bitch. But if I had to just choose like 3, it'd be the 1, the 5, and the 6. Those are and the 5s I think are the champions.
Brody, what's your preferred shoe? Like if you just had like a card that would get you the most expensive shoe, what would you get?
Well, I don't buy expensive shoes.
Well, I'm asking, what would you buy, or do you just not have the knowledge on there?
What, like sneakers? No.
That's
But
not
my answer to that is if I had the money to buy whatever kind of shoe I want, always. Have you ever worn a Twisted X moccasin, like the leather joints?
Oh, I've heard. I've never.
It's like
Yeah, I've
walking
heard
on
of
a
such.
fucking cloud, dude. They're so
All right.
comfortable.
I like the sound of that.
It's the OG Hey Dudes, I guess, before those really became popular.
If I had like if money was no object, I would buy like the most badass like scientific barefoot shoe in existence. Like those. That's because I have a pair of that are like they're pretty low budget shits, but I fucking like them.
Got your toes hanging out?
No, not like the ones you're
glove,
not like
glove,
yeah.
the tingers.
Yeah, not like those, but like a sneaker that I have a sneaker that's the shits I wear for bandmates. Them fucking with the red and blue joints on the side. They're like they're kind of like Bruce Lee barefoot sneaker type joints. But that's probably what I would do.
What I do wear, go to Academy, clearance section, Asics, $30-$40. Decent
Asics
pair
are
of tennis
strong.
shoes. They're nice tennis shoes.
You get some New Balance DRFT joints. Those are fantastic shoes for all purposes.
I get my knockarounds from Ross.
Ross.
That's about the only place I ever buy shoes at is Ross, dog.
What,
That's
a
where I
Cuban
got my
sports guy?
Reeboks. Shit.
That's typically where I get my stripes because they got pretty good Adidas selection there.
Yeah, they got Adidas and Reebok. They got some Nikes here and there, but they're nothing. They're like team Jordans, you know. But how they call them in the hood, Mexican Jordans.
Oh damn.
Hey, listen, I didn't listen.
Jordans.
I didn't say exactly.
Spent a
Miguel
lot of time in
Jordan.
the
Yeah,
hood, huh?
exactly. Yeah.
If I had unlimited money, I get the Back to the Future shoe. They sell that shoe.
Yo, actually,
Them bitches are.
no,
they're like-
I want a pair of those.
expensive,
Those are
bro.
tight.
They're like $3,000, I
Yeah,
think.
them hoes are so in their.
They don't even
ugly
tie
as a
themselves though, which is
bitch.
the thing.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, what?
Well, they just look like it. They have.
They
the-
just tighten.
Yeah,
though.
they don't do the.
well, do you want like mechanisms in your shoes?
No,
Like,
I don't. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy that shoe even if it did.
It's kind of
do
the whole
that.
point. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I do want that.
And that was 11 years ago. We were supposed to have that
I'm
technology.
spending $3,000 on Future shoes. I want cool Future shoes that do what they say they're.
That's
gonna
that's a salient point. If I'm spending $3,000 on shoes, they better do something better than just be on my
That's-
feet.
do. Light up.
That's
Yeah,
how.
right, yeah, right. I can buy LA Gears, bro.
Yo, I had some badass dinosaur shoes as a
fuck?
kid that did that too.
Same.
They if
Got
I'm
the
spending
Velcro.
spending $3,000 on Future shoes sounds like a riffraff bar.
I spent $3,000 on Future shoes. You don't know what my doo do.
Ice Spice.
Yeah,
She
sure.
talks
I don't know
she talks
anything about
shit
her.
a lot. Yeah,
Oh, does
it's
she?
kinda- Just kind of she fell off because of that.
Oh, okay. Well, she's hot. That's about all I know about her.
100%, but you know, you talking about farting and shitting and stuff. It's just kind of.
She's got a large butt. I think.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
All the better to shit with.
All the exactly.
This one's just
Exactly.
right. This one's too big.
This one's too Puerto Rican.
Grandma, your asshole is so big.
Better to shit with, my dear.
All the better to fart with, my dear. Yeah, I couldn't name you one I Spice song. Again, I'm an old man.
I just know about the SpongeBob one that she did because it's
Bad.
fucking everywhere. It's
So-
not good.
It's so bad. It sucks.
It's like big guy good pants or whatever the fuck.
She just says big
I don't
guy
like
over and
that.
over again. That's so dumb.
Yeah, I don't, and I'm gonna say a very old man thing now. I don't get a lot of these new artists like Billie Eilish. I don't understand like what I get why people like, but don't get why she's such a big deal. That's what I don't understand. I get why people like it, But why is it? I mean, it's not so much anymore because she's not as new as she was. But like, why was she such a big deal? I don't understand.
Have you ever heard of the phrase industry plant?
Well, I get
She was very pushed.
As far as that I totally understand. I get that part of it, but so was Lord, and she didn't stick around nearly as long or as
Is that
successfully.
kind of Lord's fault though?
What do you mean? How do you
Lord also
figure?
just kind of took the bag and went.
That's what I'm saying. She kind of fell off. She kind of stopped trying.
Well, she also, I mean, and maybe this counts and maybe it doesn't. She's not as pretty as Billie Eilish either. You know what I mean?
Wow,
she's not
Sam.
She's not.
Wow.
I mean, objectively, I mean, the average person would say she probably isn't. I would say,
We're equating success to looks. Wow.
yeah, yeah. In that industry, I would say it counts for sure.
It most definitely
We're not
does.
talking about death metal here. Like, yeah, you can look like me and maybe make $1, but
There's a
in pop
reason
music,
John
but-
Prine's not as big as he was.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro, for real. There is, yeah, 100%. Like, well, also he had a very Bob Dylan way of singing too. John Prine didn't have the prettiest singing voice either.
Bless you.
But then again, neither
Bless
did Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
He was kind of like the first ugly voice guy to ever really make a living outside of Bob Dylan. You know what I mean?
Buddy Holly wasn't awesome like his voice.
But he's better than both of those two guys.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day, like he's just he had a more tuneful type of singing, whereas Johnny Cash is just like a rough guy that could kind of hold a melody and sing like real life type songs, which is why he became the guy he was. He was one of the first like guys like that.
This is a bit of a this is a bit of a left turn. But have you guys seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
Looks,
looks
just
just
like
like
Brock
him?
Lesnar.
Yeah.
Well, from the neck down, she's just like a built athletic girl. But would you?
Whew. Probably not.
Yeah, no, I'd have to say no.
She has to be coming on real strong.
I think she could. I think she's capable of saying. Yeah, my my answer is no because she's definitely stronger than me by a lot.
You wouldn't be with a woman who's stronger than you?
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but she's like way stronger than me. She could throw me through my fucking bedroom window if she wanted to, probably.
What's
There's
wrong-
not much I could do about it.
What's wrong with uppies, Sam?
What does that mean?
Uppies. I want
What, throwing
uppies.
me out of a window?
No, like a girl picking you up is essentially.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not crazy about
Kieran's doing
that.
his baby talk thing again.
Yeah. You're all right.
Again?
Classic Kieran.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go have some gross milk and shit in my pants.
That sucks what you just said, dude.
I know.
I hate you said that.
The wheels have
Lactose
fallen off.
intolerant, huh?
No, they never fall off, dude. I told you
I
they're
welded
welded
them bitches
on.
on.
Yeah, they're welded on with expertise, dude. Shut
They don't
up.
turn anymore.
But to answer your, I'm saying, are you for real trying to like fuck a girl that can just like throw you through a wall though?
I mean,
depends on what she looks like.
life is
Well,
a,
I mean, of course, naturally, that's a fair point. That's a
life
fair
is
point.
about experience and knowledge, and
That one
I'm a-
experience being
I
thrown
can't.
through my
I
bedroom
like
window.
that because I can't dispute it, but it also means nothing. Go ahead.
well, I'm all about learning and figuring things out and leaving.
What are you gonna figure out from that scenario that this
Whether or
woman's-
not I like it, Sam.
My head
okay.
hurts.
Well, there you go. You answered the question.
Figure out what a
You like
migraine is.
getting treated like an Amy Klobuchar intern. That's a
Damn, dude.
yeah. How's that for a
Damn.
deep cut, motherfucker? How's that? Coming at you strong, bro. Do your research, motherfuckers. Nah, don't. It's not that deep, but it's not that good of a joke. I'm glad somebody understood the. As soon as I said, it, I was like, damn, I might have fucked up on that one.
What you know about Joe Piscopo?
That
has
more
nothing to
than
do
I
with it.
should. More than I should as a person that was born in 1989. That's for damn sure. He was on SNL, huh?
Yep, he was
Yeah.
one. He was one of the.
He was
80s
with Eddie
guys.
Murphy.
Yep.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was on there with Eddie Murphy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he sucks though.
Yeah, he's not
that
good.
guy fucking sucks, dude. That fool left his girlfriend or his wife for the babysitter, and then made a like. There's a whole joint like you can look it up, and Opie and Anthony makes fun of it. It's like the Joe Piscopo show. And like the end number is him, I think it's the end number, is him doing a song about that babysitter when she's like just off stage, like looking at him dotingly. Kimberly, and then like it's the whole show is just like him like showing like look at all these things I can do mediocrely. Like I can play piano okay, I can sing serviceably, I suppose. I'm gonna do, and all he does for the comedy is like, hey, remember Eddie Murphy doing buckwheat and like shit like that. Like, remember this bit that someone else did? Fucking dickhead, dude. It's the worst, bro. I can never do stand up in any way, shape, or form. That like, I can't imagine. Can you imagine doing such a thing?
I tried
Can we
it.
please go to Dusty's on a Sunday? and just
Oh,
watch and just watch.
Dude,
Yeah, I'll
Dirk
watch.
told me it was horrible. He
I'll
said it
watch.
was-
But I'm not going up.
I bombed like a motherfucker there twice because I only did stand up like 6 times. The first 2 times were okay because I did it at Killers. I did it at Bearded Monk back when they had it, and I went to a place called Sharks in Dallas on one of their open mics, and I did okay. But whenever I go to Dusty's, it never fucking works.
Is it crowded?
Every time I went, there's like it's a bigger crowd than some of the open mics I went to over there.
Well, that ain't saying much.
Which,
but
to be
go
fair, it is mostly just the other comics. And the first time which I'm not a fucking comic, I don't want to classify myself as that. But when I went up,
Industry Kieran over here. Go
the
ahead.
guy who went on before me was like, his whole shtick was that he was wacky and autistic. I was like, oh, he's doing this better than I am. I'm fucked.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm not like as evidence on the episode that is not going to be aired. I'm not good at writing jokes. The only joke I ever wrote is really shitty. But I could never do fucking stand up, bro. I would be relying on crowd work, and even that, like, that's relying on people giving you something good to work off of. You know what I mean? And you have to still be very quick. And fuck that shit, dude. If I don't have an instrument in my fucking hand, just don't put me on a stage. Is really the fucking thing to do, I guess.
The bit that got over was it was right after the Luka trade, and I said that people are saying that the Luka trade was the second worst thing to happen to DFW since the Kennedy assassination. I argue that it's the worst thing to happen to DFW since the Kennedy assassination because you didn't have to watch Jackie Onassis fuck LeBron James.
All right, man.
They liked it. Fuck you.
I said all right. I mean, just because I don't laugh doesn't mean it's not funny.
Next podcast, everything you say, I'm just gonna straight face you and
Please.
just see what happens.
I'll
Just flip this table.
no, I'll probably just keep.
that would be disastrous.
Yeah,
It
it
is
was
a
like-
glass top table. That would be.
That would be such a mess.
The only things expensive on this table are wards of my possession.
That's fair. I did almost set these channel locks here on the glass earlier a little too
Those
hard.
are
I
vice
almost-
grips.
Those are vice grips. Excuse me.
Which vice grips is what I used to use to empty the fryer at Sonic because we were too cheap to get it fixed. Well, because they had the little lever, but that's
Right. Yeah. Speaking of, it's not. I guess it is the same thing. The fucking knob on one of the knobs on my bidet broke.
Oh
Damn.
no!
So I have to
First
u-
world problem.
Yeah, it is a first world problem, and it bugs me because now I have to use pliers to turn the knob and get the water shooting in my butt.
You could just use toilet paper.
I use both, fucker. I fucking spray my butt. Like I've said before, if you stepped in dog shit with your shoe, would you just wipe it off with a paper towel and keep going, or would you want to wash it off with some water at least?
I've wiped my shoe in the grass plenty of times and just kept
Okay,
Are you wiping
sure,
your
I-
asshole on grass?
Okay, thank
It
you for one.
happens.
Thank you. Like
It's
yeah,
good
like a
enough for Louis,
like a
it's good
cat with
enough for me.
worms just dragging your ass on the ground. You fucking barbarian. No, listen. Ideally, yes, I get. If sometimes you got to do what you got to do with your shoes, but you see the parallel that's happening.
I
here.
see the point you're trying to make.
Yes, doo-doo in your body and on your butt should be washed off if at all possible. Bidets are the way of the future, and if you don't like bidets, you haven't tried one. If you've tried one, you don't like it, you're fucking up. You're wrong.
Oh, my
If you
bidets.
try one and you like it too much, you're a gay
Well,
man.
there's something to that as well.
Oh,
You might have
okay.
someone pee in your butt.
Okay, so a lady licking your butt is gay. All right, we've talked about this.
It's not. We've not.
Well, it's not a gentle tongue. It's a fucking jet.
No, it's definitely. It's like a fountain spitting in your butt, basically. You know what I mean?
Get up in there.
Yeah, listen, and I also have it set to like the woman setting, because it's the most gentle one. It is. I don't want the fucking thumb over the hose in my butt, dude. I don't want that. I just
You don't want to be that clean. You just want a little.
I need
rinse.
a rinse. I need a rinse. You know what I mean? And I've got the wipes. I've got the toilet. My butthole stays clean. I'm 30. I can't be walking around with skid marks, man. Looks like turds are racing in my underwear. I'm
How
too
bad
old for
were you
that.
at wiping?
I shit a lot, dude. Sometimes I have not diarrheas, but yeah, dude. I eat a lot of spicy food. I drink beer.
That's diarrhea, buddy.
All right, well, fair. Sometimes I call it soft stool. It's more polite.
Little bubble guts.
Yeah. Sometimes I do soft, and sometimes it's a little, it is what it is. Everyone's enjoying this talk. That's for sure.
We talking shit.
We're talking shit, bro, and that's real. But yeah, the bidet. Listen, I say all this to say, bidets are the way of the future, and I'm upset that
Sorry, your
knob
knob broke. That sucks.
It does suck because I can't get a new one because that fucking model doesn't even get made no more.
Maybe
Imagine-
buy a new bidet. Why are you using
look at me.
outdated
I
technology?
listen because I got that one for free. I don't like paying for things.
Bastard. It's something you love so much.
So you want your asshole to be clean on somebody elselse's dime? All right, you French fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is the best
yeah,
French
exactly.
cake you could have.
I can't help the way I was born, dude. I can't help my heritage or my ancestry.
I will not pay for my asshole to be clean.
Oh, maybe it's
spray it with water.
maybe the aristocrats should pay for it to be clean. For real though.
Monsieur Alexander Hamilton,
And
will you spray water on my bunghole?
Let
yeah,
them wash their
I
ass.
definitely should, dude. It's good to do. It's
let the
good to
meat
do.
cake.
It's good to clean your butthole correct, dude.
Thank you.
Let them watch their ass was a really good one.
I
Brody. I like
figured-
that.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, a little
Respect.
Antoinette, yeah.
Let them have bidets.
There you go. That's a little better.
She's French, so yeah, it
Yeah.
works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
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 I made dirty rice last night. It's
Ooh.
delicious. You're a fool. You're a fool. Dirty rice is one of the greatest dishes of all time.
just a
It's
hater.
correct.
I thought you meant like I thought that was a euphemism.
It could be. It definitely could have been.
Make
but
it-
it wasn't.
Well, his bidet's broke, you know.
That's what I call it when I can't spray my butthole.
Dirty rice.
And all then the toilet paper sticks to my butt. I mean, dirty rice.
That's rough stuff, brother.